Sabbapapassa akaranam kusalansa upasampada sacitta pariyodapanam etang buddhana sasanam. Avoiding evil deeds, bad deeds, unwholesome deeds, associating the wholesome deeds, wholesome associations, purifying one's own mind. This is the teachings of the Buddhas. Dear spiritual friends, with the meaning of this stanza, we can understand the teachings of the Buddhas, not only one particular Buddha, but whoever the Buddhas, all the Buddhas teach the same teaching. It has a gradual path, it has a gradual progress, it is a spiritual gradual development. The first practice that you have to do is see the evil deeds, unwholesome deeds which you do. Sometimes lack of the awareness and our own judgment will justify all the wrong activities as good activities. Then you are not able to understand the goodness and the bad. That is why we basically observe our own all the activities and filter and recognize that this is good and that this is bad. If you are having enough understanding and full awareness to recognize the bad deeds, then right away try your best to avoid them. This is the first activity that you have to do all the time. That is true that always badness, unwholesomeness is flowing into the mind like a tidal waves. That is why you always have to have a gatekeeper in your mind. The gatekeeper is the mindfulness. If you are not having a gatekeeper in your mind, All the thoughts will be occurring in your mind without your guidance. That is the nature of the mind. Thoughts are occurring in our mind. With the support of the great gatekeeper, we are able to notice this unwholesome occurrence in our mind. With the support of the noble teachings of the Buddha and the gatekeeper that you are maintaining at the front of the mind, you are able to notice the badness, and then you start to think instead of occurring thoughts in your mind. Thinking is a special ability. In general, everybody is not thinking, but the thoughts are occurring. Once thoughts are occurring, what happened to that? The thoughts have their own habits. Then the person becomes the victim of the thoughts. But the people who have enough understanding and good education, they start to think. Ability to think is a first-hand experience and the benefit that we all have to avoid unwholesomeness. Then and there you start to associate the wholesome deeds. Thinking about the wholesome deeds, wholesomeness is a special ability, special potentiality, special capacity that you maintain to cultivate your mind, which is known as meditation, bhavana. Bhaveti means cultivate, and also translated as associate. Associate and cultivate. Bhaveti means cultivate. We cultivate wholesomeness. In a wholesome mind, we are able to tame the mind. Taming the mind is the foremost benefit, utmost experience, and the final goal of the teachings of the Buddha. As we practitioners and noble researchers, that we are going to practice this wholesome path. Dear spiritual friends, we will bring our awareness and observe our body. The body awareness helps you to maintain a wholesome posture. Right now, you can draw your attention to your body and observe how and feel how you are sitting. By noticing and understanding how you are sitting, then you further and further prepare yourself. Bring your own awareness to your body for your posture. Right now, this awareness is take into consideration to observe the body sitting right here. This body is sitting at the front of the, the, the Buddha statue. Little early in the morning, prepared the offerings to the Buddha in appreciation of the great qualities of the Buddha and venerated. The veneration is not just only venerating, it is a cultivation. We think deeply about the teachings of the Buddha and the qualities of the Buddha and the qualities of the disciples of the Buddha. It is a good habit to venerate and appreciate the noble qualities of the noble people. Then sit in a very comfortable posture and keep the upper body upright as much as possible. And observe the body further and further. And understand the great science of this posture, the science behind this posture. Usually, we are sitting at the front edge of the cushion. It is not a very big height, it's a very gentle and very little height to sit. By sitting in a very comfortable and very light sitting, that you are able to notice your sitting bones are touching the ground. Once you prepare your body to touch the sitting bones to the ground, your upper body automatically become upright. All the discs of the backbones keep in upright position, having the three different curves of the backbones. All the weight of the body is flowing down to the ground. The weight of the body is not flowing to the back muscles. That because of this sitting. Even the weight of the head Usually the head is little heavier, but in this posture, that heavy feelings goes down to the ground with the support of this posture. Always be aware of this posture. It is very helpful. And rest the palms on the lap. Legs are maintaining in a cross-legged posture. You have closed your eyes gently and think about this beautiful posture early in the morning. Sitting, sitting in a mindful posture. Here onward, you are keeping your awareness on your posture. If you lose your awareness, you will be able to notice in a while your body is leaning towards this and that, and all the crookedness of the posture will be able to notice. That is why we maintain full awareness. Then you can see, you can notice all the bends and leaning towards here and there. Be grateful to have this kind of posture. And scan the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Notice the pains, feelings of the body. All different feelings, all different pains. You can notice. You can notice the feelings of the body. Feel. Feel the touch sensation of the clothes that you are wearing. Feel all the bends, joints. Feel the uprightness of the body. Feel the gentleness of eyelids. Feel the entire body, externally and even internally. You can feel the body. And relax the body. Relax, 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 relax. By relaxing the body, you fade very gently, you reduce gradually, you release all the pressures, all the pains, all the heavy feelings. all over the body. You notice them, you scan them and notice them, and very gently you let them to dissolve the feeling. Relax, relax, relax your body. Feel your gentleness of the body, deep relaxation of the body. Now the body is ready to remain in this motionless posture. The body is not exciting. The body is not intending to move here and there. Very gently, the body is calming down, and let body to calm down. Let body to be healed, be relaxed. Be gentle and feel the relaxation of the body. Let body to be in this posture. Time to time, you can draw your attention again and again and make the correctness, slight corrections of the body, keeping body upright. If the head is leaning towards or any others sides, just upright, keep upright and correct and maintain the motionless and the upright position. If you are having any heavy aches, feelings in the sitting posture, very gently you can correct repositioning, reducing the pressure onto the muscles, any nerve pinch that you feel, very gently feel them and just relax and let all the feelings fade away. Relax, relax, relax the body and notice and deeply understand in this relaxed posture you have tamed your body. Your body or physically you are in a great virtuous shape, in a morality. You are not intending physically to produce any even subtle level of harmful movements. Just a deep relaxation and some morality. It's a virtue. Seal. You have tamed your body. That is why it is called seal. Tamed by sitting in a very comfortable posture keeping the upper body upright without leaning to the back and forward, constantly recorrecting any mispositions all the time. You experience a great relaxation. Relax and understand deeply. Your deep awareness to the body helps to avoid all the unwholesome activities, knowingly or unknowingly occurring physically. You have become virtuous physically. Be grateful, be happy about your wholesomeness physically. Then we will draw our attention to our awareness. Mentally, even mentally, we are not doing any mistakes. Especially mentally, we fabricate the unwholesome thoughts or the defilements. The main basic defilements are sensual pleasure, eager to have the sensual pleasure, hatred or the ill will, and the sloth and torpor, the lethargic feelings in a relaxed body. When you are relaxing your body for the meditation, you are not harboring in a lethargic feeling, sluggishness, or sleepy feelings. That because it is a meditative posture. You are not going to sleep, but to keep yourself wake up. And the restlessness and the doubt. If you have any doubt, you won't be able to practice this meditation. If you are having any restless thoughts in your mind, rippling sensations of the mind, still you are not able to maintain this motionless posture. So purposely you reduce the sloth and torpor, ill will and the sensual desire. Those are the main basic defilements occurring all the time with the anticipation of the physical chemical reactions and the emotions which are occurring in the mind. It's a very deep, subtle fabrication, preparation, psychophysical combination, psychophysical preparation, the defilements. But gradually, now you are able to notice the defilements are weakening. Let them to weaken and weaken. Let them to reduce the density of the defilements. Just soften the mind, soften the mind. To soften the mind, we can very gently bring the awareness to the present moment. Our awareness is always scattered to the front, to the future, to the past. Right now, in this meditative posture, it is nothing to do with the past. It is nothing to do with the future. We are not doing anything for the future right now. We are not doing any influence to the past, but to the moment right now. Being in the present moment, you are able to notice the softened and the very gentle mind. All the unwholesome thoughts are slowly and gently fading away and weakening the gravity and the strength of the unwholesome defilements, and observe the mind, and mind is purified, not only the body but also the mentally. You are wholesome, you are virtuous, you are gently taming your mind, taming your thoughts. Verbally, of course, you are silent and you are just hearing a very guided sound, a voice of your spiritual friend. That voice, that sound, that verbal expressions are not making any harm to your mind. That is why you are verbally tamed, mentally and physically tamed. Be happy, be firm on your virtues. Seal, Sila Nisaya, Sile Patitai, Bhavanam Bhavit. Because of the seal, by standing on the seal, virtues, you start to practice meditation. Just relax and observe your virtuous posture. Be grateful to have such a great dedication right now, right here. And bring your full awareness to the wholesome thought. It is very familiar. We always practice loving kindness. We use the simile given by the Buddha, a metaphor, to recognize the real great nature of the loving kindness. A mother who takes care of her only baby. We know the great love and compassion and the kindness of the mother who is taking care of only baby. A only baby taking care of the only baby is very strong love and compassion. The mother is willing to experience any burden because of her great love. We will cultivate and associate the same loving kindness right now. Let's grow the loving kindness thoughts in the mind. Loving kindness thoughts are compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, forgiveness, generosity, letting go, deep awareness. They are the great qualities of the wholesome mind, the loving kindness mind. Deeply expose yourself into the loving kindness. Loving kindness is beautiful. Well wishing good thoughts. They can heal the mind. They can reduce the wrong habits of the verbal expressions. They can reduce and make wholesome the entire body and the physical activities and habits. And radiate loving kindness to the body and mind and feel loving kindness. Have a deep loving kindness silent chat. Expand the loving kindness throughout the body. Gradually render the loving kindness to each and every parts of the body. Feel the loving kindness on the skin, the muscles, internal organs, all over the body. Radiate and deeply appreciate each and every parts of the body and radiate loving kindness. Loving kindness is a healing energy. Loving kindness can reduce the unnecessary, unfriendly hormones and bring the peace and the clarity and the relaxation, good feelings to the body. Loving kindness travels all over the body. Be well, be healthy, mentally and physically. You have loving kindness now. You have contained your mind to the loving kindness. Feel your loving kindness and be well. And we will share the loving kindness with our spiritual friends first, then with the family members, relatives, and friends. And then with all the people in the neighborhood, in the cities, in the counties, in the states, throughout the nation, neighboring countries, all around the world, all the people be healed. May all the people be able to earn this kind of wholesome loving kindness. May all people be well. Even render the loving kindness to the all the animals, all the beings, near and far, large and small, long and short, May all beings be well. Deeply experience loving kindness. Be well. Now you can draw your attention back into your awareness and observe the loving kindness mind. Physically, you are loving kindness. Verbally, you are in loving kindness. Mentally, of course, you have loving kindness, well wishing, good thoughts, compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, forgiveness, generosity, and many more beautiful loving kindness thoughts. Loving kindness is such a beautiful, wholesome ability. Be happy about the loving kindness of your mind. Be peaceful and remain in your guided mind. You have applied thoughts, and in your guided mind, you have sustained thoughts. All of them are loving kindness or related thoughts to the loving kindness. Loving kindness. And also, you have the rapture and pleasure by focusing more and more your attention to the loving kindness. Rapture, softness, gentleness of the mind, keen awareness of the mind, subtle gentleness of the mind. The mind is ready to remain without wandering. That because of this beautiful loving kindness, you are able to bring your full awareness to the foundations of the meditation, to the first absorption, first jhana. Just relax and enjoy the loving kindness. Completely enjoying the loving kindness is a jhanic experience. Completely you are entering into the loving kindness. Entrance. Deeply appreciate your gentleness of your loving kindness. Be gentle. Deeply notice the loving kindness and practice loving kindness meditation gently and quietly. Practice your own way. Train your mind towards the jhanic experiences. Be well, be well, be well. You can use your lovely wise attention to practice breathing meditation. Breathing meditation helps you to cultivate full awareness, mindfulness. Mindfulness can guide to practice four foundations of mindfulness: mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the feelings, mindfulness of the thoughts and mind, mindfulness of all the phenomena. The Dhammanupassana, the deepest and subtle layer of the four foundations of mindfulness. Just gently focus your attention to the breathing in and out. Maintain your full awareness for a while onto your breath, breathing in and out. Sabbitiyo vivajantu Sabbarogo vinasatu Mate bhavatvantarayo Sukhi diga yuko bhava. By the power of the noble triple gem and by the power of the good meditation that we all together practice, may you be able to overcome all the difficulties. May you be well. May you be able to grow the mindfulness and loving kindness all the time to prevail the peace in mind forever. Wish you good health. And dear friends who are practicing with us online, especially on the YouTube channel, and please notice that we are not able to webcast on our YouTube channel for next few weeks, time permitting. We will try to join with you, but still we practice on Skype, and so here onwards we won't be able to um, live the webcast on Sunday meditation on YouTube. Thank you for joining with us and practice the previous meditation instructions up to certain level. Always it is common, but one day when you are practicing constantly, if you have any subtle growth or changes, then we can have a discussion and recorrections and reposition your meditation into the correct directions. And so thank you so much for joining with us on YouTube. Thank you. Sure. ස්කයිප් එකත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වුණු සත්පුරුෂ පින්නතුන් සියලු දෙනාටම තෙරුවන් සරණයි. නිදුක් නිරෝගී සැප ලැබේවා. සුපතේ. තෙරුවන් සරණයි. තෙරුවන් සරණයි ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ. තෙරුවන් සරණයි.